What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Nathan Bowden here, and today it's another episode of Country Fried Wrestling. And today we'll be talking none other about Summerslam and an actual Raw after a pay per view that is good. We'll be talking about the Raw after SummerSlam. So, but you're probably wondering, what have I got here? What have I got here? Ooh, we got Mr. Rolando Flores. And we got that tough man. Tough man. So, hold on. I was just finishing taking this man. So, probably saw me with this cool Owen Hart figure, AEW. It comes with a interchangeable head, and he's got the belt. It's I'm not even sure what this belt is from, but does the box tell us? No, it does not. It tells us absolutely nothing. But he can be the champ all he wants. Boom. Yeah. I'm the champ of something. I am the champ. So, while I wait, I know somebody said they wanted to join me. Let me throw the link out there. So I don't know if any of you keep up with wrestling figures, but last week, there's been recalls at Target for a 4-pack that yo boy picked up. I got this a couple weeks ago. Now they're starting to recall it because of that 60th anniversary on there. The WWE doesn't like to have that on there. So, and it's right here too. And then it's on the back. And it's even on the side here. So the packaging has been changed and it's different. All the 60th have been taken away, and it's just then, now, and forever together. So, but this is the 60th anniversary box. Oh no, I'm keeping this for a while. This one, because they're gonna probably wind up burning the boxes once they get them. I think what they're gonna do is probably just take the figures out, burn the packaging, and put the figures in the new packaging. Like they already have a bunch of figures in the new packaging, but the ones that were in the old packaging, probably just gonna reuse. So, woo, woo. Because like honestly, I don't like this. Becky Lynch is cool, but she's got her little abstract looking outfit, and then I really want this Rock, but the Stone Cold and the Hogan, I'm not a big fan of. So, but you know what? I may get the new box just so I can get those two figures. I mean, I could probably hold on to a Stone Cold. Can't go wrong with another Stone Cold, I guess. Hogan's got a belt that I don't have. So, you know what? I may have to wind up getting another box. Oh. But that one I can open because I don't care about the packaging. So, that's a keeper. And then finally, like I said, while we're waiting for people to show up, yeah, Gary, this one says 60th anniversary has been recalled. Like last week, it got recalled. And it had 60th. They don't want anything that says 60th, or I know there's another one that says 40th. They don't want anything that has anything on there that has numbers. They don't like numbers anymore. That's why when you see WrestleMania, it doesn't say WrestleMania 40 or 45. It says WrestleMania Hollywood, WrestleMania Dallas. When you look at like how the way they do things now, you rarely see anything with a number on it. Especially when they go like 1, 2, 3. But finally, boom! I've been waiting to get this. So this is an AEW announcers table. I already have all three of these announcers. They came separately, but I get the announce table now. And yeah, look at that. They come with screens so you can be watching stuff. You're watching the play-by-play. Your own headphones, big desk, and there's even a backdrop. Just because here's the thing. I honestly have some ideas on what I want to do. I might see if I can find somebody that can make a backdrop like that for me for something else. Heck. All right, let's try the bottom. The bottom's got to work, right? There we go. There we go. How do you say? Like a glove. So let's see. Get a little space passy on here. So there's the little backdrop, little background. It's like their own little. So here's the headphones. And they can talk to each other. You got 3 of them. They look pretty cool, like real headphones. But before I continue, before the day is over and the night is done, let me welcome Vegas's #1 son, Mr. MCM.
Well, hello there, my brother.
How are you doing, sir?
I am doing good. I see you opening up some figgies there.
The announce table?
Mine's still somewhere hidden in the room. And I got a surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
You know what I got you.
Was it involving a text message?
Oh yes. Yes indeed.
I just ordered the Penta and Ray Supremes, and those are supposed to be coming in pretty soon.
I told you we was in San Diego. You my brother. When I get my hands on things.
No, I know.
I just need you to let me know what you like and what you want. And when you put that in the chat, I said, let me go to the hot storage. Hey, Jess was like, be careful out there. It's really, really hot. So like with the new stuff in my storage, I set it in there, but then I set it like off to the sides because then I add other things in there. Then I forget. So when you said it, I had to go get my ruthless aggressions.
Oh, okay.
So when I went out there, I was like, yo, Nathan needs this. I got him. And we're going to Texas. We're going to Texas for a couple days. Then we come back. We got some stuff to do with the mother-in-law. So then we'll link up then.
Okay.
So no need to look for him. He's already taken care of.
I appreciate that, sir.
619.
Boyaka. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably want to. Yeah, I'm working on. I'm so all over the place. Well, not all over the place, but I'm redoing the room a little bit more again. Because my G.I. Joe fixation is kicking in.
Hey, Vader's girls. Hey, everybody. I got kind of like what you doing, bro.
Yeah.
I got 2 monitors now.
Okay.
Well, 3. I got 3 monitors. One monitor is big, so it's like I got both of them up. So I'm like looking at this screen, that screen, looking around and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm mad I was working and I missed the last couple shows.
Luckily it was just last week.
Yeah.
Last week was just like our prediction show or whatnot.
And nobody expected what was gonna happen. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
We get into that.
You got to catch up a little bit first.
Oh yeah. I got the good old. I got some goodies over here too. I'm gonna show off.
Okay.
Got the coveted the coveted 4-pack that got recalled.
Yeah. I got it before it got recalled.
I got it. I got it while we was. Hey, I got it while we was in at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Remember? A couple people threw something my way before I departed home. I didn't last long in Comic Con. I left a whole day in advance before.
Yeah.
Uh,
Comic Con is it's a beast. It's a beast.
yeah, it is. And but I know next year I'll go. Only gonna solely go with you. If you going, I'll solely make sure I go the days you go.
So
And
so you may want to figure out what days because I thought I was going to just do it this year, but I'm thinking because I've never done it before,
uh,
I'm gonna try and do the whole thing.
if see, okay, because so next year I think the strike will be over. So I think everybody will be back to normal, going to the halls and stuff like that, and won't
Yeah.
be so solely on the floor because man,
Oh yeah. It was. It was.
it was
Ooh.
intense. And it wore on me, but I was so happy I got to spend time with you and your wife.
Yeah.
That was the upside of that ordeal because you was with me. You have been with me several times. I get a little bit upset once people starts to bump
No.
me. you don't
No.
stay.
Not
You don't
you.
stay. You don't
No.
stay. I get a little bit for everybody that's listening. I get a little bit antsy when people start to push me and
Especially the later in the day it gets.
the late. Yep, the later on as the day go along. Like in the morning time, I'm just fine. I'm
Yeah.
good. I got my coffee. I'm good. But as it started to hit like 3 or 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
MCM ain't the best to be around because I
Nah,
probably don't starve myself. I
well,
don't prob I don't
and
probably
it gets a little frustrating being around the crowds all day, and
hmm
you know, and you're like,
yeah.
and there's not much. You're kind of running around in circles by then.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's a little rough, and you gotta
Yeah.
you know you have a plan or whatnot.
But I tell everybody it's like being with Nathan is refreshing because he knows how to be positive and he knows how to say the right things to get me when he can see that I'm spiraling out of control. That it's like he'll say something and I completely forget that I don't got bumped like 19 times. He'll just make me and I'll just be like, okay, you're right, bro. And I forget all about it. But if
Mm.
if if Nate wasn't saying nothing, oh, I'd probably be kicked out of Comic Con. Because it was I had
Yeah,
about enough.
yeah. Especially that one story you were telling me about. I was like, yeah,
Yeah. DC it was I waited in that line the longest, but it was worth it.
yeah,
Every single time it was worth it. The wife wanted a Bane and a Joker, so I got back the next day. Was able to get her some stuff. Uh, I never had a problem getting anything. It's just how long I waited in lines.
oh yeah. That is the worst part about it all.
You know, and everybody asked me. They was like, MCM, what was the hardest? I said Jazzware.
Oh
Jazzwares was a peer, and and I'm real cool with Magic. Magic is my brother from Jazzware.
yeah,
But I told him whatever they was doing, they dropped the ball a lot because it's like you giving out tickets randomly. You gotta so I'm supposed to come up to you in a Jazzware t-shirt and say, hi, my name is Michael. I want a ticket. I'm not chasing nobody, no grown man and no grown woman around a Comic Con to get a ticket to get a Sting or to get a Mushmallow. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it was not that worth it was not worth it.
yeah,
And then when I finally did get a ticket, me, you, and your wife is leaving. Dude taps him like, oh yeah, we got more Stings in. After he told me they were sold out for the day.
yeah.
So, Jazzware um was comical. And
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. That's a perfect way of saying that.
yeah, it was
Comical situation.
comical situation, and it was like, yeah, I waited in a long, long line for DC, but I
Yeah,
got every single thing that DC had to
yeah.
offer. Everything.
I don't know. My highlight was probably, well, just line wise, was probably Mattel because there was no real line.
Not at all. QR
And
code, baby.
I just walked over there, got in the, I did get in the line, but it was like it was moving so fast,
Fast.
and it
Get
was
in.
like it. And if they ran out, they ran out. But
Mm-hmm.
luckily, I was able to get everything I wanted.
Yeah. And and I also had offered. I asked you multiple times, like, "Hey, do you want me to? You want something else?" I always look.
Yeah,
I'm always asking, like, "Hey, I can," because I could just after a while, being that that's the brand that I represent.
yeah,
That
yeah,
I got. You see how I just got in line, got what I wanted, and came right back to you and your wife, like, "What's up?" And I actually like, "Did you need anything while I was in
yeah.
the line?" And stuff like that. Because thinking next year, I think I might have to work at least one of those days in that booth.
No, okay.
I'm praying that I don't.
One day is nothing compared to like.
I'm praying that I don't. I would like to feel like hopefully next year I could be somewhere up the food, up the ladder where I don't have to do that stuff because you know
Yeah,
me, I don't like to be around a lot of people like that. Like,
yeah. But
you know,
but I think sometimes it's not. It shouldn't be that bad because you can if you can work it once, you can have a better idea of how things work, and
hmm
and maybe you have a better way. You can suggest, hey, maybe we should do this differently next time.
right.
Make it not as crazy as it was this time.
hmm
Maybe that experience can help you make the situation better for anybody else.
Right, right, right. And like I said, other than that, Comic Con was a success. Like I said, I was with my big bro. I had a good time. It's I got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. A lot.
I just
Um,
want. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
a lot. And I didn't get in trouble, which was a good thing.
Well,
It was like, because I came home with gifts for
yeah,
her. You know, I always do. You know,
yeah.
always
Look at
do.
that.
But
Look at
that's
that.
nice. Mm-hmm.
That's the backdrop. But I may like I'm getting ideas on like trying to do something, and I'm gonna see if anybody can do a backdrop like this. But like so I can have something
I know what you on.
like a custom one
Mm-hmm.
with my logo on it, so I can like do my own like action figure news type deal.
Yeah, because that's the way of the world. Like with me, I do a lot of fig photography. If you can
Yeah,
see from looking back there, I still got a lot of stuff to unbox, and it's getting overwhelming, bro.
yeah.
It's
Well, honestly, I just filmed a bunch of videos for my Joes that I got.
mm-hmm.
So I'm like, so now they're open and they're out, and I'm like, thank you.
Oh,
Now
I want to
I'm gonna move on
send
to
me
Motu,
pictures.
huh?
Send me pictures of those Joes. I need some inspiration because I have them, a lot of them, and I got some sitting right there. I got
Please don't tell me you got the Cobra Eel.
what they look like.
It's like the underwater ones with the red chest, the Cobra symbol on it. Please don't tell me you got the Cobra Eel.
What store did they come out at?
Amazon.
I think that's coming.
Oh, okay. Because everybody's been getting them, and I'm like kicking myself because I like, damn it, I should like I wasn't thinking about getting it.
You missed out on it.
Yeah, because I was like,
I
because I
think I
got
ordered two.
I got the torpedo
Uh huh.
that came out in Target, and I was like, you
I
know
think I
what,
ordered two.
this dude looks nice.
I think I
Yeah.
ordered two.
Oh, I already got torpedo. I already got one, but now I'm kicking myself. I'm like, so I'm gonna try and
I
keep my eye open.
I see. So with me, bro, because everyone thinks that I'm just wrestling, and
Yeah,
you've been around me, and you know that I'm not. I'm just not
no, yeah,
wrestling. I like NECA. I love DC.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
love the GI Joes, like the classified joints.
Oh my goodness,
Take all my money. Take it all.
oh my goodness, and
I have it all.
now with Valorverse too,
Take all of my money. And
bro.
me and the wife was talking about this. She was like, "You're just not just." She's like, I thought you was strictly a wrestling guy. I said, well, you thought wrong, because I'm not. That's just the main focus of everything.
That's your main boo.
That's my main boo. But my
Yep.
side pieces is Mattel,
Yeah.
DC. I mean, Hasbro, some Super Seven. I dibble and dabble in all of them.
Yep. Yeah.
They all get time with me.
Get a little love from you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
all, they all. I make love for my family, my family, my
Yep.
second family. The main family is Mattel,
Yeah.
but then you got
Yeah.
all those other all those other groups that I like to dance with, and from time to time. So yeah, I got some. Let me see
So I
what
just
this though.
I just opened this up. Oh, I just knocked it over. The announce table.
Uh huh.
Now you see how the headphones they got a little spot for them to hang
Uh huh.
under it. Now the only reason I'm not feeling this as much is because I'm holding this really tight,
And it feel like it's gonna break.
and it already like came apart because it's like breakable. You can
Hmm.
slam somebody through it. But I was hoping for
Oh,
but I was hoping for it to be like a solid piece.
right.
But it's like this, you know, and it's already coming apart.
Oh,
And I'm like, bro, like even
oh man.
even if it's supposed to be breakable, like it's hard to set it up without even the slightest breath on it, making it fall apart. And you like, oh, this is starting to
Wow.
upset me. And then, like, look at, like, I was so excited for, because you got actual screens with actual like
Hmm.
pictures on them and stuff, and these little slots are meant to be where they go in,
Right.
but they just, you know, you just kind of slide them in, kind of, and they just kind of sit there. They're not
Mm.
like connected or anything. It's kind of it's kind of just telling you where they go. It doesn't. There's not. It's not really too secure, so it could easily just go and fall over. So I don't know. I may wind up just staying with my ringside
Hmm.
uh, uh, announce tables because those are so much better.
Yeah, yeah. I have a lot of those too.
Oh, I
Uh,
got I got a couple of them. I got a couple of them. When ringside has they just had like their Christmas in July,
hmm.
and I bought a few stuff there. And before we get into anything else, I asked AMW last week. He said Nash was his. So I'm gonna ask you, since Nash is off the table, Hall, Six, Hogan.
Hogan.
I was gonna say Hogan either way, but I just wanted to ask. Wanted
Yeah,
to put it out there.
like I said, you one of the guys that know me. I love Hulk Hogan.
Oh, I know. Like plus Hogan's that era for you, the era for you.
Yeah.
So no, I knew that. So and I know Taz is gonna say uh Scott Hall
Hmm.
over Six.
Oh
So
yeah.
I got this. I got something. I'm working on something. So y'all stand by.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, Country Fried is the Four Horsemen, and
Yep.
I tell everybody I don't see myself leaving. Like unless y'all do a Lex Luger on me and boot me out, you know.
It's gonna have to be a lot of.
Uh huh.
I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll give you a bus or something.
That's what I was telling my two sweet guys. I was like, that's my Tuesdays are my country Fridays, where it's like everything else is kind of like a pause,
Yeah.
unless it's work. And Jess knows. She knows that at that time, she
Oh
don't
yeah. I
ask
know.
me to do nothing. She be like,
Yeah.
4 o'clock. if you're not working, cause so see, we on the phone, cause he's in California right now for work.
Okay.
So we on the phone, and I'm like, babe, babe. She's like, but babe, she's trying to explain this. I'm like, but babe, me and Nate got the show. I got to be in there. She's like, I know, babe, but I need to. So I was like, I started to get quiet. So as I got quiet, she knew like, okay, I gotta hurry up and wrap this conversation up because
Yeah.
I'm sitting there engaging with like, oh, for real, babe. Oh, that
Oh
happened.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm
But
just
like in
looking
the
at the
back of your
clock.
mind, you're like, come on.
No, she's at a Target though. So
Oh.
she's showing me things, and I said, I got that. I got that. Then she came up across some GI Joes that I didn't have.
Oh.
I said, grab that. I said, grab two of those. I need to set up an army. I said, grab those. And then we just got to talking, and she's like, I might stop at a Walmart before I get back on the plane. And I'm like, I gotta go. I was like, just text me when you get there. I said, I gotta get to the show.
Like
Uh,
send me pictures of what you're looking at.
yeah,
Yeah.
But like I said, the Amazon thing, bro, I think I ordered two. So if I ordered two, I'm gonna gift you one. So I
All
gotta
right.
make sure because I always do that, bro. It's like a habit for me.
Yeah.
Like I say, oh, I want that, but then I wind up with two in the cart.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's because
Like
I always got somebody
for
that wants
me,
something.
I I only get two if I'm an army build. I don't usually get two. Just I don't know. I don't know unless I feel like it's gonna be like something I really want to keep in package,
Mm-hmm.
but I also want to open it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I'm gonna get the other 4-pack because I think I want to open that one.
Mm-hmm.
So
I wanna
I
I
was just
wanna
I was just thinking about it and I was looking at it and I'm like I kind of want to open that Becky.
so dope.
And then I've been wanting an elite version of that Rock. And I'm like, and just on this stream before you came on, I was like, you know what? You can't have enough Stone Colds. And then I thought about it again. Like, I don't think I have that belt that Hogan has. Damn it!
Yeah, hold on real quick, brother.
I think I'm gonna open that.
Uh you need
Oh, nice.
do you need one?
Yeah.
Got you.
All right. So I don't know what it when it was. It was like, was it a couple weeks ago? Maybe America's Most Wanted. Oh, I think it was. So I think last time we were on, America's Most Wanted, because I was telling him I got that JBL.
Uh-huh.
He's like, oh man, he was looking for that in the Edge. So I told him like,
G-Force.
so I told him so I got this for America's Most Wanted. But I told him because the belt wasn't in here. Somebody had stole the belt out.
Uh-huh.
That's why the packaging was open.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, don't worry about it. Like I found I had an extra one. So I'm throwing like my belt in there, one of those belts in there.
Or I could have sent him one packaged
Also,
up and you could keep that.
no, it's all good. It's all good. Like I
Okay.
said, I had an extra. If I didn't have an extra, we would have had to. I would have figured something out.
Yeah, always figure it out. It's like so yeah, like I said, I got that rock. I had a couple of them, like a whole box got sent
Yeah.
to me, months ago. Me and you was talking about that. And when I opened up the box, it's like the rocks was dominated. So you get
Mm.
I got like an MVP,
Oh,
a Miz, but everything else was a rock. So I'm
oh man.
like, I mean, I like the rock. I mean, I wasn't gonna complain, you know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah.
was like, let me ask my bros and see which ones who might want one of these, before
Like
I start putting up for trade bait. It's
I kind of don't do a lot of the Hollywood rock
mhm,
versions, the bald head rocks.
mhm.
That one because he has the guitar and the vest. Like I think does he have a seat too? Like where he sits down?
Oh, let me
He's
see.
like a stool. I don't remember.
Uh, I don't know, but ain't that's when he was like, "Shut up."
Yeah. So I was like, that one, I was like, I didn't even know they were making that one. I was like, holy
This is dope, man. Like,
bro, I was like, yeah. And I think the guitar smashes. I think
yep.
all the guitars smashed.
Uh-huh.
What am I thinking?
Got
Uh oh. Don't tell me you got extras of those too.
I think I might, I might,
Yeah.
it's a couple surprises in here that I'm not gonna show you because I got some surprises.
Well, yeah,
But
I got you.
you never know. I might,
I
what I'm
got
saying?
you.
Like,
I got you. Yeah, I'm like, that's the thing. Is like,
see, like I said, I cheat around. I dance around now. It's just not.
oh, I got that one. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have almost every version of the current Wolverines from Marvel Legends. Toy
Oh,
Biz, I don't think I do, but the Hasbro Marvel Legends, I think I
mm-hmm.
have every Wolverine up to date.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, there was during the pandemic until now, I've been like Wolverine's like one of my top boos. Yeah, I got that one.
Nice. Yeah. I'm like,
Yes,
yeah.
it's funny because somebody was like, they had a, I think it was, Rick Left Coast. He was doing like a claim sale on his channel one day, and he
Uh-huh.
was showing off all these Wolverines, and I'm like, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Like I was trying to help him by getting rid of some of the stuff, but I'm like, I got that one, I got that one.
Hmm.
Like, damn, I got like several in the white and blue.
So I got
What's that? What's that? Shipwreck. Yeah.
shipwreck. Uh,
Oh yeah, that's the one I got from Target.
yep. Torpedo. Let's see. That's one. That's a nice one. I got Dusty.
I seen that. Yeah, that's a Tiger Force version.
I got
Rock and roll.
Rock and Roll.
Yeah, I got him.
And then
I
I
wasn't
got
even
the
going. Like, he wasn't. I wasn't going to get him either. And I was like, this dude looks badass.
then I got like I said, it's a couple stuff over here that I have. Uh,
Did you get any art? Have you gotten any of the Arctic bats?
art. Yeah, I think I got some of those somewhere around. Like, cause like deep over in this area is like stashed away. Like if
Mm,
I was to move my arena,
yeah.
there's a a boatload, a ton of GI Joe classified, and if I go into another room, there's
Yeah.
more
No,
in there.
that's the thing. Like the GI Joe classified. Like I said, I am trying to reconfigure my stuff because I want that stuff to be shown too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, my wrestling's gonna have to like be pared down a little bit. I'm gonna have to cut
Yeah.
back. Like I'm only putting like here. I found these in store, and I'm not gonna fight you if you have. These are two I've been looking for.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I gotta mute myself. My wife's calling.
Uh oh, but yeah, I found these, and I'm just like that made me finish off my collection. Now I'm just kind of, if I ever see that, I'm gonna start looking for that chase. I'm gonna start chasing that chase, but start opening up some Motu. Uh oh, she must have found something at Walmart. Watch, I bet you it's something she found at Walmart. I'm trying to think. What do you think
She
she got?
got you a chase.
Chase or what? A dealer? Seriously?
You looking at the real deal now. She
Oh
like
man.
so like she like because so she pointed she was pointing and she was like she was like asked me if I need that and I was like and she's like because she didn't know I muted so she was like so yeah because
Oh
I was texting her as we
yeah.
was on the thing I was like because she was there at the other one and she walked past one. I
Oh.
said and then she said what happened was she said she went back to get it and like a guy got it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you can't do that in California. People go into the stores knowing what they want, and if
Yeah.
you move slow, you're
Yep.
gonna lose out.
Yep.
Yeah, you're
That's why.
looking at the real deal now.
That's why I always say. That's why I say one of my rules with toy hunting is you see a chase, you buy
Buy
the
it.
chase. No questions.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I get that because I took the vest off of my nation version, but I'm gonna leave
Uh-huh.
the chest on for the chase version, and he's gonna be head shape.
You're looking at the real deal now. I love that song.
Ooh.
You gonna run home to your mommy?
I don't think I've ever known the rest of those words.
Oh, I know. I think I know the whole song. But I listen to it a
No.
lot.
Yeah.
It's an explicit version. He was really D'Lo was really cussing.
Oh, was that
That was
really him?
D'Lo. Yeah, him and another rapper. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I finally got my Mark Henry today.
Oh yeah, the Decade of
Yeah.
Domination one. We are the nation.
The nation of domination. I got
We
the
are
whole.
the nation.
Hold on,
Now,
hold on, real quick. I gotta be
oh,
right back. I gotta go grab it. Hold on.
oh.
Hey, we are
So while he's
the
away,
nation of domination.
what I would say is that I hope they redo The Rock and Farouk because Farouk doesn't really come with a fist hand. Now I could keep the hand up, take it out, put another hand in there, and it will work. But and I don't know. I think Farouk may need to be a little bit bigger. He looks skinny right here.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Farouk, like his head looks like it's misproportioned from his body. Yeah, that 2 pack right there. Then you got that Mark Henry.
Yeah, and I also got him already. Hold up. Going over there. Mark Henry is not unboxed, but the overachiever that I am. Com was already already opened up.
Yep. You got that Rock.
The Rock. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
nation. So I got what I got to do is take this vest off of D'Lo, and I'm gonna do some fig photographies with him to
Yeah.
later on because
So I'm gonna change my shelf because I have the so I don't know if y'all can see it too well, but
I can't.
behind me I also have that special edition box
Mm-hmm.
that had the original Nation. It was a Jack's Pacific.
Oh, can I see
Like
it?
it was like a 5 pack. Let me see if I can get to it. So it's got when it had Clarence Mason,
Oh,
Savio Vega in the group. It had what's his name, Crush. He had come back from jail or whatever.
mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna redo the shelf anyway, so we can destroy it because I have some loose versions too. So
One thing about my Farouk, his body a little bit loose because I bought him loose, so
yeah.
he doing a little swivel, but I got the other one in boxes just in case. But we are the nation,
So
the domination.
here's the box.
Wow.
It's a little, it's a little, but it's still for the most part still intact. Like legitimately, the tape is still on there,
Yeah.
and
How
it's.
much that run you?
I think I may have gotten this for like 30 or 40 bucks.
Wow.
I don't even remember where I got this from, but it's funny because like you look on the back, like Legion of Doom,
Mm-hmm.
the was it the Headbangers, the Godwins,
Jax
the
had the rights to everything. When they had the rights, they would put out everything.
yeah
Now Mattel can't do all that like Jax did. Like the classic superstars, you got everybody. Abdul the Butcher. Like, uh, I just loved it. I love it.
yeah no it's yeah it's like it sucks that they can't like there's like a crap ton of people they can't do anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Because of
looking at
those lawsuits.
yeah you know people passed away and their
Mm-hmm.
families are in charge and
They mad at WWE.
they're either mad at them or they want like a huge amount of money and I'm like I don't know if you're like they're cool but
Yeah.
whatever you're asking for I don't know but it is what it is though.
And like I said, they're gonna, Mattel's gonna make a new Farouk and a new Rock updated to go with your thing. Now Mark Henry, I don't know so much because he's still with AEW.
Yeah.
Uh
Well, you know what though? I'm fine with the Mark Henry though. It's still pretty recent, and like my biggest gripe with the other two, well, Farouk more than The Rock, is because Farouk doesn't have the closed fist.
mhm.
There's no closed fist version,
Unless you
so
put one on.
that's what I'm saying. Unless I got to heat it up and then take the hand out and put one I have in. Like I need to find one if I have one. I think I do. I got a bunch of hands. Um, like Mark Henry is fine. You know what I mean? He's
Mhm. Like I said, out that whole Legends 19 wave, I have to say the one that I liked the most was the D'Lo.
yeah, yeah. Like
D'Lo is just so toyetic. Like it's a
I can't wait to get that Chase version
yeah.
because
That's the
I really want him to do like his After Nation, like be like his After Nation version.
where you can put on his when he had the belts.
Yep, the European.
Yep, and was European and the IC.
Was he? He was a double title holder.
I mean, he won both of the yeah, he won both of the belts.
Um,
I don't know if he was a double title at one, but yeah, and the way they made his head really like a bobblehead. I'm like, why is his head so loose?
who's this?
Is your D'Lo head loose?
I don't think so. Mm, no.
See,
He's,
mine look.
hold on. You need to get a closer look.
The head's just moving a little bit. Like it's not like
Mm,
it's a big deal, but it don't bother me. Uh,
no, it's like mine's just pretty stiff.
okay, that's good. Well, maybe I got a loose one then. Yeah,
But
definitely open up to Mark Henry today and doing some figure photography with the Nation of Domination.
yeah, I just cleared off some shelf space. So I'm like, now, okay, now I got this space open. Now I can do some photographies of stuff I want to do. I may open up the AEW pop up entrance.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
So I'll do some videos and photography with that. Like I said, redo the shelf. Like I think the biggest thing is like, well, not the biggest thing, but one of them is gonna be like the Nation shelf.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like the Black Wrestler Nation shelf. So it's gonna be
Nice.
like the current people, like, and it's gonna be like I have Nation in the middle, but there was a time when people thought the New Day were gonna be the Nation, the New Nation,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was a time that they thought the Hurt Business was the New
Yep.
Nation. So I'm gonna have them on either side, with a bunch of other black wrestlers, and it's gonna be like everybody's gonna have their fist in the air type deal.
Love it.
So that's a plan I'm working on to consolidate shelves for stuff. So, but before we go, we need to talk about SummerSlam and Raw because
Yes.
I'm getting hungry soon.
I feel you saying.
And once my stomach starts grumbling, it's trouble around here.
Oh yeah, I already know. Once you start to get hungry,
It's a
it's
wrap.
a wrap.
But dude, did you watch SummerSlam?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did watch it.
So what do we have? Logan Paul, Ricochet.
Good match.
For who it was, I thought it was really good. I actually liked the ending. Like,
Him getting hit with the brass knuckles. Pow.
yeah, because I felt like that made both guys still look stronger.
Yep.
Like you made Rick like he had to resort to brass knucks to take down Ricochet.
Yep. Yep.
Like, and it made Logan Paul look like an old school heel.
Yep. Totally.
So I'm
Totally.
like,
Like,
I'm like, I, like, I'm kind of on board. Like, I'm like, this is kind of what I was hoping for Logan Paul. Like,
yeah, same.
you know what? Man, I wish they would do this. I wish they would do a faction like Logan Paul, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, and maybe if you want to, as like a mentor, you could throw the Miz in there.
Yep.
I'm like, man, that would be like just these obnoxious, overbearing, fucking want to go viral.
Assholes.
Yes,
Assholes.
like I think they could truly like they could do some damage. Like Austin Theory and Grayson Waller a tag team. Logan Paul comes in every so often to like,
Because they started Logan out with Miz.
yeah,
And I like that.
yeah.
Then they broke it up. And I was like, okay. That's what we're doing? Okay.
Well, I think that was because Logan wanted to be a face.
Gotcha.
He wanted to be a face. He tried to be a face a couple times, and then it was like, dude, you want to make more money? You need to be an asshole. You need to be yourself,
Mm-hmm.
or at least the one that everybody thinks you are. And it's like, really? Yeah. All right. Now I'm like, it's perfect. How they say it again? Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah, so that was a good match. I gave that one that was kind of like I said, I gave it 5 stars if you ask me. I liked it a lot. I
Yeah.
like all that flipping around because they got good chemistry. You
Yeah.
could tell
Dude.
they got
And the ending, like after that, when he was like on the ropes and was talking to the announcer chick,
mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Hey, say that again, say that again," and she just looking at him like, "Fuck you, no, I won't."
Right, you prick.
He's like, "Fuck you." He's like, "Nah, okay, that's fine, you're fine, that's fine, that's fine." I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I was like, man, I was like, all right, this show's starting off good. Show's starting off
Yeah,
good.
it did. It started off really, really good.
And then they had what? What was it? The Battle Royal? I know the
No,
Battle Royals in there.
uh, it was was it Cody and
Oh, maybe it was Cody and Brock
Oh, let
next.
me check. Let me tell you right now. Let me tell you right now.
But if it was Cody
Oh,
and Brock, I'm like, okay.
let me see. We are the nation of domination.
Well,
Okay.
nation.
Yep, it was low. It was okay. It was Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar. I didn't even know they wrestled for that long.
What was it, 20 minutes?
8 17 35.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so then it was the battle royale. So what did you think of the Brock and Cody? I liked it.
I liked it. I just don't like. Was it supposed to be like a no disqualification?
Uh I don't know, bro.
Because like Cody used the stairs with the ref
Mm-hmm.
watching. Like, wouldn't that have been a disqualification?
I think it because they said it was the good old rubber match. I don't remember. But I know I see him hit him with the chair. I'm like, oh, so he's not disqualified.
Yeah,
Let's go, Cody.
yeah. I'm like, just give me a little blurb. Say, oh yeah, they forgot to tell us it was blah 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 or whatever. I'm like that. Like that was the only thing that bothered me was like he's using weapons against Brock. Like I
I mean, you kind of have to though,
well
bro.
no, I understand, but I'm like, tell me how is that not illegal? I mean, tell me, look, it's a Brock Lesnar match, so anything goes in this type of
Right.
match. That's just tell me that. Even the announcer just say, yeah, they said it because it was the last match. They let it. They let stuff go or whatever. Say something. But like
Mm-hmm.
nobody's even saying anything about like the weapons being used. I'm like, so there was no disqualification. Okay, but other than the weapons being used, I liked the match, and I was just like, damn. And then the ending
Mm-hmm.
where Brock shook hands.
Mm-hmm. All completely off schedule, off script.
Yeah,
Passing the torch.
I was like,
Because when I from what I was reading, right, bro, that was him basically saying that he that Cody is accepted now.
yeah,
You know, because a lot of the other guys accepted him back, but it was the Seth Rollins, the Brock Lesnar's, the people that have been
the state.
with WWE for so long, and they like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, you left. Even though you left and you became a mega star, you still left us.
Well, I mean, Brock left too.
That he went to UFC though.
Well, he tried for the Vikings first,
We're gonna last.
and then he and then he
We
went
didn't
to
need that madness.
then he went to UFC,
Mm.
and then we know
Did
what
he do
happened
some New
there.
Japan stuff too?
Well, I think he did Japan. I think he did Japan. Did he do? I think he did Japan when he was part of WWE too.
Yep, yep. You right. He did. He did. But yeah, that was a good match.
That was a good
Uh,
match.
the Royal Rumble, the right man won it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. When they
they
brought,
owed him.
it was funny because everybody was all freaking out when Omos came out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh no!
Oh my stinks.
I'm like, watch. Omos is gonna go out halfway through, and because half the people, everybody's gonna gang up on him and shit. Like,
Yep,
and
because what you call it put that money down, Slim Jim. So that's why they took off the Becky and Trish match.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
Mm-hmm. I had to
yeah.
do what was going on. Is this Slim Jim? That's a big corporation.
Well, Slim Jim gave him a crap ton of money. Told him, "Hey, we want a match." But did you see? He was even in a commercial, a Slim Jim commercial.
mm-hmm.
Him and Bianca and Macho Man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I know that. I'm a Macho Man guy.
Oh, I know.
That's my all time favorite. Uh, but yeah, so I enjoyed that match, and then the next match was Shayna Baszler defeats
Oh,
Ronda Rousey.
oh,
Snooze fest for me on that match.
yeah. I watched it, but I was just like, and I felt bad for them because the potential was there.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, why don't you do it? Like you've had what, the Lions Den, and you've got the Fight Pit. Do it in something like that. And I don't know. Like I understand the meaning behind the match and Ronda putting over Shayna, but I don't know. I felt like Becky Trish probably should have been there more than
Mm-hmm.
Shayna. That was sad.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely sad. Because like I said, people were saying it. They were saying this is boring. It
Yep.
was like so
People, people. It was back to the old days when they had that was a restroom break.
yep. And that's what people
You see the
and
videos
then
of that.
yep. And then fifth match was Gunther defeated Drew McIntyre. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. I
Did you?
loved it. I love it, man. I Is there something about the good old them two be I rather Sheamus would have been included in the triple threat match. I wanted a WrestleMania, another WrestleMania. They beat each other butt, bro. I like that.
It was okay. I don't know. I felt like Drew hadn't been in the ring for a while, and it kind of showed a little bit.
That's what Jess was saying. That's what
And I
he's
was
like. He
because, I mean, it's like I know what you're saying because you're like Big E. He's
mm,
he's like he likes when big meaty men slap meat,
yep.
and that's what
No,
that
no, no,
was.
no sassiness, no zestiness, but
You
I
know?
like that.
Yeah.
You know, get in
And
there.
I was hoping for that match to be more than it was, and I'm like, I don't know. It felt like, especially after the first couple matches, I'm like, it felt a little underwhelming. Like,
Mhm.
and I've never felt that way about a Gunther match.
That's fair. I give you
So
that. I give you that 100%. I totally
I mean,
like I said, I totally give it to you.
it wasn't as bad as Shayna Ronda. I ain't gonna never say that.
Yeah, yeah, that was bad.
But it was I was like, okay, all right, like if you play GM mode,
Uh-huh.
those are the mid card matches in the middle, you know, and
Right.
then you start building, like, on the edges are the ones where the bigger named, bigger carded. So you had, what else? What was the other one? What was next?
I'll tell you right now. Seth and Finn Balor
That was good.
for the world. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a
That
good
was
one.
good. I was invested in that one. I was like,
Yeah, me too.
these
I
two,
had
and there's no, like, Judgment Day's in the back. I know Judgment Day's gonna come out. I'm like, Judgment Day's in the back right now. They're putting on a clinic. This shit is amazing.
big facts.
And
Big
then
facts.
Judgment Day comes out, and I don't know. I feel like there was something. Like, I know that there's a story going on between Finn and Damien and the briefcase.
Mm-hmm.
We'll talk about that on Raw when we get to Raw. But
Mm-hmm. We're gonna say that for next week.
no. I mean, no. We'll talk about that right after we talk about SummerSlam. We'll talk about
Oh,
Raw after talk about SummerSlam.
okay.
But I I don't know. I don't know. It felt like there was some miscue or something.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's that briefcase has created a lot of friction between the two of them.
Yeah.
And that's what
Yeah.
JD said. When we get to Raw, we'll talk about JD. They added
Oh
JD
yeah. No.
and
Yeah.
uh and just so yeah, like I said, it was a good match. They put
It
on
was
a
a
show.
good match.
I can watch Cody, Seth, Finn, Cody. I can watch those matches every day.
Yeah.
If you put them on TV, I know what I'm getting. I know what's about to happen. Pure
Yeah. And
entertainment.
we'll talk about Seth when we get to Raw too, because
Hmm.
there's another match I'm eager to see too.
And so then it was that after that one, it was hold up, I'll tell you right now.
It's the
It was
women's
beyond.
triple
Yep, it
threat.
was the
That
triple
triple
threat.
threat.
That was awesome,
That was
bruh.
oh
Listen,
that to
listen.
me, that was match of the night.
10 out of 10,
Match
bro.
the match of the
Of the
night.
night, they put on the show.
Yes.
Them women tore down the house.
Yep.
Even though I was mad that EO won,
Oh, I was
but
happy with that.
it was her moment.
Yeah.
Me and my wife, we had to, we Bianca fans, that.
No,
So
I know. I
we
know.
was real upset, but I still felt like because I wanted Oscar to win, and then they just Bianca is like kind of like a Cody. You got to climb, you got to go through Charlotte, you got
Yeah.
to go through all these obstacles to get back to Oscar. But maybe Oscar about to take some time off or something. I don't know. Maybe you never know.
Yeah.
When they drop the belt, it's kind of meaning that they want to take some time off, or they could be pregnant. It could be a whole bunch of various of things when they
Yeah.
drop the belt like that. Because I'm like, she just won it.
Well, see, that's the thing that the only thing that bothered me about the way they did it is that it's building more. Unless now they have 4 women, maybe 5, that are going after EO now. You know,
One of them's
they're,
with her.
they're building more women to go towards the championship. So, like either Oscar, Charlotte, Bianca, or Bailey could go after EO now.
Bailey's definitely turning on her.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. She's like, I'm closer to the belt than I've been in a while.
Yep. When
You
she said
know?
that, I was like, "Oh, you're EO. Don't be no dummy now.
Yeah,
don't be no, don't be a goof troop now. She's out to get you now. If you didn't know, you better ask somebody. I'm closer to the belt than I ever. I'm like, you Christian Cade? You Christian now?
yeah.
Like, we're gonna talk about that next week, Christian Cade. I just love him as a heel, by the way. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Christian's always been a great heel.
Security, she doesn't have credential. How you throw your daughter out, bro? I'm like, that's some heel. We're gonna talk about that later.
Was that on AEW?
And that was on Collision on the same day.
Oh,
It was the same day as SummerSlam.
oh,
I went back and I watched it last night, and I was like,
oh
bro,
wow.
because the daughter said, "Let me hold the belt." He's like, "You didn't win this belt, bro. Neither did you."
No,
Like,
Christian and Bailey, like now are like one in the
top
same.
heels, yeah. So then we got
But
the main event: Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso in a tribal comeback for the undisputed championship. For the recognition to be the tribal chief.
yep.
This one, bro.
I saw the ending coming. Like,
I didn't. So it kind of caught me like WrestleMania again.
oh, like the Cody.
Yeah, it caught me like that again, where it's like,
Oh no, like I had seen that coming. Like as soon as the match started, I was like, God damn it, fucking Jimmy's gonna turn on him. Fucking Jimmy's gonna turn on him.
I didn't know, bro. I didn't know that. I thought, to be honest, because Roman let him win. Because Roman, you remember? Okay, so WWE wanted Roman to win at the last pay per view, but Roman wanted Jay to break his streak.
Yeah,
So I'm thinking like, okay, Roman really want to drop the belt. We can go with a whole new storyline, so he could come back later on in the fold. I didn't think that they was gonna just be like, oh, well, let's turn the brothers against each other right now, since they want to go on a podcast and say they want to fight each other at WrestleMania.
so I think what it's gonna be is gonna be, and I don't know. Now the thing is, I don't know is the complete motivation. I have an idea, but I don't think I can, because there was a point where Jay came out and he had a shirt that said the real tribal chief, or the real
Mm-hmm.
chief, like
Mm-hmm.
like a week or so ago. And then, there's Paul Heyman saying, Jimmy, you know, the whole reason you're hurt is because of Jay. And so I'm like, bro, but the thing I'm wondering is if Jimmy's going to side with Roman though, because I don't think he feels anything for Roman either. I think Jimmy may be on his own too. So
I'll put it to you like this. Jay gonna beat his ass. in a singles competitive,
Oh yeah,
and we all know it. There's no script for that. There's no Michael P. Hayes. You know the people that's doing that. There's no script that you can that you can make. We all know who the better wrestler is.
yeah.
Uh, so I think we might want to hold off between putting them in the matches yet because he is gonna make him look so bad, and we're gonna already know who been the best Uso.
But the thing is he's not gonna fight fair.
Oh,
So,
of course not. Of course not.
but
Solo.
the thing is, they could do something interesting in that because it may be building to Survivor Series 3-on-3 match.
No, somebody else is coming through.
Oh, you talking about The Rock,
No, he could be one of them, but you know,
Rikishi?
there's there's multiple I know you know, there's multiple Samoan dynasty free agents coming up here.
Well,
Fatu, Jacob
well,
Fatu.
maybe,
Uh
maybe because he, you know, if he may, I don't know. He has said that he really loves MLW because they've given him a chance to be himself, kind of deal.
but okay, but check this out. But who is running WWE when it comes as far as the bloodline? His name is Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
And Roman Reigns is all about putting his family on. What
yeah.
a lot of people don't know is that Jacob Fatu, and Jimmy are like this.
Mm,
So if you doing if we're only in the third inning, as Paul Heyman said,
yeah,
and Jimmy just turned on Jay. Jay needs some reinforcements. He can't go to Sammy and Kevin O because they're both injured.
yeah.
So you gotta bring in uh what's his name? Umaga's son Zilla. He's a free
Okay,
agent and he's really damn good. Oh,
yeah,
he's look his highlights up. That's all I'm gonna say. Look
okay,
up Zilla Fatu highlights, and that's all I need to tell you. He is
okay.
so good. So I've been hearing that them two been at some facilities with WWE.
Mm,
But you know, Jacob Fatu still is kind of got obligations to MLW,
yeah.
but MLW and WWE is in good standing.
No, no, not that I
Which
heard of.
what no, which one is it that WWE is real cool with? The one that they be killing each other. They've been be abusing each other.
Is it
I'm
GCW?
I'm thinking of that one. Now, Triple H was trying to acquire them at one point in time, I heard.
Mm,
But they, you know, they said they're not willing to tone down.
yeah, they can't
So
do
they
that.
beefing with MLW, WWE?
Yeah, because what was it?
What?
There was some like MLW suing WWE right now.
Because of Karen Cross.
No, it was something else. It was
Let me look it up.
uh, some other
I'll look it up.
contract issue or
I'll
something.
look it up right now. You
Oh
know, I'm
no, it was TV rights deals or whatever. Like they were trying to get into somewhere.
you right. It is. It's right here.
Yeah, they were trying to get into somewhere, and WWE somehow
Blocked it. Vince
blocked it.
McMahon.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Against Impact and Talent recruited. Because WWE was trying to steal some of their talent. Oh. Mm.
So yeah, and
There we go.
the dude that started MLW used to be part of WWE, Court Buyer.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yeah, it was yeah. There's no way they would ever work together.
And if you're watching, could we please get some likes on this video? If anybody that's out there still watching, let's give my brother Nathan some likes on here. Appreciate it. You know, like go a long way for the channel and for us for gentlemen, you know. Because
Definitely.
I'm trying to I'm in the process too. I forgot to tell I'm in a you know, we know some people in LA. I'm trying to get us some like how I got my Too Sweet Elite hat made and I got like the roses and stuff like that. I'm trying to get country fried stuff like that too.
Oh,
Like get us
nice,
some
nice.
like so when we go on live and we have like merch and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thinking like me and you need to sit down and because I can make some logos. We can make ourselves a
That is right now. That is part of the goal
mm,
for like the channel as a whole is to kind
right.
of brand everything and like
Mm-hmm.
Country Fry have its own logo and
Mm-hmm. You got your own
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
and
Like I have my channel, the logo
mm-hmm.
within the channel is Country
Like
Fried Wrestling logo.
right with conjunction Too Sweet Elite. I want us
Yeah.
all. I feel like we all. I feel like it's all one umbrella. That's
Oh
why I
yeah.
always tell people that. I always tell people that we it's kind of like the Avengers.
Oh yeah.
You know, like we're all superheroes in our own right.
Yeah.
So when we come together, we come together for that common goal, and we don't, whatever I'm doing on my channel and whatever I'm doing is always gonna tie in to this because I tell you this all the time. I started out because I was watching your channel
Yeah.
and My Damn Toys and Kyle Peterson, but you because you look like me
Yeah.
was more of a oh, I like him. Oh, he's a black nerd like me. Oh, and
Yeah.
he's getting all the figures. Oh, and he's on the West Coast. So it was more, and then to come full circle, you my brother, and we like solid. So it's like it's crazy how this universe works itself out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, trust me.
Because I started out on your page, like literally
I
you
appreciate that. Like,
and My Damn Toys and Kyle Peterson. You forgot I was a Funko guy.
mm,
I was only Funko. I would never buy these things. I literally was showing my wife, bro, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, of me taking pictures of Hulk Hogan at figures. Me taking and all these figures are expensive now.
yeah.
So now to see that it was you and a couple other guys who kind of was like, yo, this is what I want to do. And then to come full circle, we doing a show, a podcast together. I'm like, that's crazy. It's funny how this thing operates and
Oh
works
no,
itself out.
how
You
this
know,
universe works out.
yeah. So that's why I'm saying it's good that we in this together, and
Oh yeah.
uh, and the
That's
goal is, you know,
no,
get
that's
us
part of the
all.
reason why, even when I'm like, not in the right headspace, I'm kind of like the one thing I constantly feel like I need to keep going with is this show. If nothing
Yep.
else ever keeps going on this channel,
Right.
this show. And so
Right. And that's why I tell myself is that Tuesdays are is dedicated to this. And even if you came to me and be like, "Hey, bro, I want to do another day. Like maybe I want to go on like the weekends, or maybe your off days.
yeah,
I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you tell me in advance, I know how to schedule that in.
yeah,
Because like even though I'm gonna be in Dallas, I still got my laptop. I still
yeah.
got my camera. Like everything is portable for me. And like I said, Tuesdays are countrified, and I gotta make sure that I'm sliding in there somewhere. Even if I'm late, I still gotta show my face and
Oh
come
yeah,
in and
no, yeah.
so yeah,
But
that's what I'm saying. I'm loving this. And if you want to talk about Raw,
let's talk about Raw real quick.
yeah. In
Get
my
us some.
hometown it was, by the way.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah, it was in Minnesota
Minneapolis. Yeah,
last
yeah.
night. Yeah.
So we'll go over just some highlights of it.
Yeah,
I
let's do
mean,
that.
one of the biggest highlights of the day, and you can kind of tell. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen, and it goes back to last week when it was Gunther, Chad Gable.
Yep.
Like I knew Drew McIntyre was not going to win because I feel like they may be pushing Chad. I
Mhm.
would not be surprised if Chad is the one to maybe break his streak.
I'm from the what you're saying, bro, and from what I seen last night and what I've been seeing lately from Chad Gable,
Yes.
it's all tying into that. It's Chad Gable time to kind of get like Shelton Benjamin. Like you've been with us, you've been doing this, so let's give you a IC shot at the title. We don't
Yeah.
know how long you'll keep it, but let's reward you for all the great things you have done because Chad Gable has done pretty much everything for the company.
Yeah. Well,
With
and if you look at it, like I think last year, I think he was talking and he was saying, you know, they're not really doing much with me. and he wanted to go. Like he was, there was talks about him going to AEW.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was ready to go with the A
Yeah,
brand.
and he even mentioned it recently. So he was talking. It was like him and Otis were together, and then he was talking about, yeah, like he mentioned Triple H by name, saying that Triple H, you know, when Triple H took over, he saw something in me, and gave me the opportunity, and kind
Hmm.
of let me be me,
Yeah,
and like the whole like the shush and thank you, like he came up with that on his own, like,
yeah,
and you know,
I like him.
oh yeah,
I like Chad Gable. I can't wait till his figure come out. I'm gonna get at least 2 to 3 of those joints when they drop. And like I said, it's good. I think he might be the one to do it.
I think I feel like he has to be the one to do it. If it's not on the first try, like I feel like they're gonna do something where it's like, oh, he missed it by just a little bit, but they want to build it up to the point where Gunther's getting close to that record, the honky tonk record, and either he's gonna get it before the record or maybe like right after the record or something.
Yep,
But it's gonna be, I feel like it's gonna be close. So like that first title defense against him, it's not gonna work.
he gonna
It's gonna come
lose.
close. If it's depending on when they do the title defense, and
Because
then
how many days Gunter has as the title holder? Let
he's
me
got,
find out.
I think he's got less than 40 before he breaks Honky Tonk. Maybe it's less.
Oh, let me see. Right, I'm gonna tell you right now. Let me
What's up,
see.
Levante?
What's up, Levante? What's goody? What's good?
How you doing?
Yeah. What he
I
say?
mean, I would love for Gunther to break Honky Tonk's record first.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Break the record first, and then get that belt to Gable, and then you go try to go after you go get into you and Cody go and get in some battles because that's what I'm waiting on.
Well, I think, yeah, that okay. So Levante said 29 more days.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's losing at the next. He could lose at the next pay per view then
No, when's the next pay per view? Isn't that?
in 3 weeks.
But isn't that before the streak ends?
Oh, hold up. Uh, let me find out
That
real
that
quick.
that's really close. That would be really close
Let's see.
because
The next pay per view is
payback, I think,
Payback. Yeah, I think it is.
is it like the 5th or something? September.
Let's see.
But yeah, if he does that, then
Payback. Payback is September 2nd.
okay, second. So that's what, and we're on the 8th.
We're on an 8th.
So yeah, I think that's going to be maybe 21, 25 days, maybe somewhere around there.
So could he beat him on the next Raw?
It'd have to be like, it'd have to be on a Raw, I think. You know what? They should do that on a Raw. Definitely do it on a Raw. Make
Hmm.
it the main event of that Raw. Give Chad Gable that main event.
Hmm.
Like, you start building it up. So 25 days
25
until
days.
payback.
Levante, when the next day you dropping a podcast, I wanna slide this handsome face of mine on one of those shows. You know, I'm trying to like I was telling Nate, I'm trying to be on anybody that look like me. I want to be on your podcast. I want to support. You know what I'm saying? If I could get a
Mhm.
merch or something,
Yeah. You
fast lane
say
could be too.
you can wait till the pay per view after that.
Yeah.
Like, so, okay, here's the thing Chad Gable loses at payback,
Mm-hmm.
but then they spend the next month after that building to a rematch. And Chad
Oh yeah.
Gable, was like, I was trying to beat your streak and take your title, but you know what? Got the streak. Congratulations. But I'm still taking that title away from you. I'm looking for singles gold. I haven't had it yet.
Mm-hmm.
And you are the one thing in my way.
I'm
Oh,
I'm trying to go to Pittsburgh for Fastlane too.
oh yeah.
I'm trying because I was supposed to go to SummerSlam.
Ooh,
Yeah, but Miss Myers had me all over the Comic Con, then come going back to her
yeah.
high school reunion, and
Oh,
yeah, so it's kind of
hey,
was like it was. Then we got Beyonce coming up. I gotta go to
oh,
Beyonce with her.
yeah.
Ugh.
Hey, hey. It's a give and take.
And then I'm thinking like, yeah, so I'm thinking I might just go to Pittsburgh, double belt it up, you
Mm,
know, because if I'm with her, oh, believe me, I ain't buying as much as the stuff that I normally would do if it was just me and you, because it's gonna be like put it back.
is that where the concert's at too?
No, the concert's here in Vegas. The
Oh,
concert's in Vegas at the Raiders
oh,
Stadium.
okay, okay. But you're gonna take her with you to Pittsburgh, or she's
I
taking,
ain't,
or she's tagging along.
she's along for the ride.
Yeah,
What's up, my man Dave?
Dave.
Yeah, Dave Dimensions. Yeah. So that's what I'm excited about that. And then back to Raw. Uh, I really
Yeah.
didn't watch much of it.
I watch it like there's a channel on YouTube that does like clips of it or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
they kind of they kind of break it up so you can kind of watch almost all of it, but like in clips.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping once all the TV deal stuff goes through, they have a different channel or somebody, so makes it easier for me to like. Hopefully, it's on something I already own, like Hulu
Right.
or at least put it on Peacock like same day or something. I don't know, not
Yeah,
like 2 weeks later. I'm like,
I totally, like I said, I totally get what you're saying because it's because I'm feeling like if we get we pay for Peacock,
yeah,
that mean you and y'all said we supposed to get it. Like some people don't want to pay for USA. Some people don't want to pay for cable.
yeah,
Some people want that. So make it somewhere like you could put it live like you do the pay-per-views.
yeah,
Y'all got the money. Like, come on
yeah.
now. It ain't like y'all losing no money, you know.
Well, let's see,
So
Raw. What else? Oh, Judgment Day.
yeah.
That JD McDonough
Yeah.
took out Sami Zayn,
Hmm.
and I was listening to somebody talk about it, and they're like, "What if he's doing that as like an initiation?"
Yeah, that definitely is. And I think they're gonna boot out Finn.
No, I think Damien.
You think Damien?
Yeah, like I think Finn is the one pushing JD, and cause that's his boy, and and Rhea and Dom might be secretly on Finn's side, So
I feel like Damon might cash in that belt and get his ass beat up.
yeah, because they were saying something about like there's talk about one person's going to cash in and be successful, and the other one won't.
Well, we knew who cashed in and was successful. We know who ain't. Because if you
Yeah,
try to cash in against Roman, you know what's gonna happen.
well, you got Roman or Seth, but the problem is you go after Seth, your boy Finn's gonna be pissed.
That part. And if you go
So,
after Roman, you're gonna get Solo. You're gonna get Samoa and Spike.
oh yeah, well, yeah, Roman ain't losing it. Like even if Solo and Jay and Jimmy and Paul weren't there, we already knew Roman wasn't gonna lose that belt till WrestleMania, maybe next year, maybe. We hope, but maybe.
Oh, he's definitely it's definitely going in Philadelphia. You already know that. The Rocky story, you already know that man that
Well, no,
man's
I understand the Rocky story, but Paul Heyman said this is the only the third inning. It's been 3 years for this whole bloodline story. That means there's 6 more innings or 6 more years.
Uh,
But he said bloodline story. He said bloodline. He didn't say the title. He didn't say the title.
Monte said they gonna boo Finn. Finn gotta go. Like they did Edge. Hey, that's what I said, man. It's
Yeah.
some brewing, man. It's something that's brewing in, and because they already got the little JD McDonough can beat a Finn Balor.
Yeah.
You
But I think
know,
I don't know. I feel like the only reason I'm not feeling them kicking out Finn yet is because Damien, I feel like could go face. Like he kind of showed he could go face easily, and he could go after Judgment Day. Like he was the second. So Judgment Day was Edge, and then Damien, and then Rhea, and then Finn, and then Dom. So you took out Edge. Who was the second person on the group? Damien. So
but Edge started the group, bro, and they booted his ass out.
now I'm saying, yeah, he was the first person, and then he brought Damien in right after him.
Right.
So I feel like Finn maybe, you know, if he has JD McDonough with him, they can kind of convince Rhea and Dom. I don't know, like, and then you could build JD kind of being the person to tear down Judgment Day from the inside. I don't know.
I mean, that, like I said, it sounds good, bro. But I'm saying the way that it looked like from the outside looking in, it looked like, man, they about to get Finn up out of there.
Mm, maybe.
Like
Like I
if
said, if they do, I don't think JD's joining. I
he's
think
already he's already with him.
no, I don't know. If Finn's gone, I think JD's with Finn because I feel like they could be a good tag team for a hot second.
Like I said, I like Judgment Day. Judgment Day is dope as ever to me. I like
Oh
them.
yeah, no, I love it. They are entertaining.
Yeah, they are very entertaining. But like I said, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know how what they
What,
doing.
but see, that's the
Uh,
good thing though. That's the good thing. Like this shit is not as predictable as it probably used to be.
Sure
Like
ain't.
they're making us think about options,
They definitely are. They definitely making
and
us
that,
think about a lot that's going on.
because
Uh,
who knows? 2 months from now, if JD's still in there and Finn's still there and Damien's still there, we might be like, you know what? I don't see them breaking up anytime soon. Maybe he had to lose the briefcase to maybe he loses the briefcase and everything goes back to normal.
mm-hmm.
Who knows? But
Yeah, yeah. It's like I said, it's definitely interesting. Like I said, I didn't see Jimmy doing what he did, like you said you did. I didn't see it. I was blinded.
yeah,
Uh, I actually thought that Roman was about to lose the belt for one point in time, the way that match was
mm,
going. But yeah, that's Michael P. Hayes.
yeah,
You know, he's liking it. It's keeping him relevant. So they gonna keep the bloodline story going. It ain't boring yet. It ain't
yeah.
it ain't boring to me. Like I said, it's the best thing that's on TV right now.
Well, and I think what you got hope. I think Vince is out. After surgery,
Oh God, that guy,
and
that guy.
he's still got the government's now the federal government's coming after him.
Yeah, and that's why he all of a sudden getting hurt. He all of a sudden getting surgery. It's
Yeah,
always, you know how it
he got
is.
he got served, and then a couple days later,
Yeah,
I got back surgery, spine surgery or whatever.
yeah. Like, come on, bro. Like, you do this every single time. You did it with the steroid stuff. Like, you ain't fooling nobody.
Yeah,
You want these people to feel bad, and they be falling for like dumb dumbs.
but and then the whole merger thing sounds like it's supposed to end in September. like either the middle or end of September.
Oh, for
So
real?
we hopefully by the end of next month we'll have an idea of who's running and how they're going to really run it. You know, who's in,
Yeah.
who's out, because shit, they may kick out everybody, put their own people in charge.
Nah, they want to do that. They would know we'll start watching it.
Well, yeah, but corporate types, they can surprise us. I mean, and they may keep some people in for a little bit, and then I don't know. But
Uh,
right
yeah, I don't
now,
want.
huh?
I said I don't want to think of Triple H being gone because it's like
Well,
he's
yeah,
he's making it back great. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because Vince definitely was ruining shit.
Monday after WrestleMania.
Oh, we was there.
I
Oh
know. That's
man.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm
he
like,
was in,
I'm like
and that
this.
was the
This Raw after SummerSlam was 10. It was like that's what WrestleMania should have been. I mean, you had Shayna Baszler, fucking all beat up,
beat
like
up.
eyes swollen and still. 2 days
Mm-hmm.
later, taking on Zoe Stark, and like people are complaining about botches in the match. I'm like, honestly, that looked like she was in pain. Like
Yeah.
it looked like the botches looked like she was hurt, she was beat up, and she's trying to do this move. Like, you can tell when if a person's well and they're still doing botches, or somebody's like gotten their ass beat
Mm-hmm.
for the last what 48, 72 hours or whatever, and
Right.
still trying to do these power moves. I'm like,
She definitely got it beat up.
but it looked good. Like I like that match. I'm
Same.
liking this like I want to say tweener of Shayna Baszler.
Cause she's kind of heel face.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm like, I think once we can kind of get past the Becky Trish stuff
Mm-hmm.
and like uh we can kind of figure out like I think Shayna Baszler will kind of figure herself out too. And like
Yep. I also figure like too, the more she start to get, the better she get on the microphone.
yeah,
That's gonna determine a lot. Once she starts to get the microphone aspect down, then I feel like she's gonna be good.
yeah,
Because I still feel like she's still figuring out her mic presence. So yeah, I think she'd be alright.
yeah.
I actually like her.
Oh no, I like her too. Like I've liked her ever since NXT.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and when she was a beast in NXT, like she dominated. And like
Yeah.
I don't think she'll be able to do that now, but I think she can be like she'll be like a true like MMA like shoot fighter where she can like really beat up people.
Mm-hmm. Because
I mean,
what you call it is because who is that that's coming? I'm hearing that they talking about Nyla Jax is coming back.
oh yeah, I heard about that.
You know,
We'll see.
yeah. Like I said, I'm all for them bringing in good talent and good people for the company. You know,
Well, I mean, talent. I don't know about always good, but
yeah, it's all about the storylines too, bro.
yeah,
Storylines
if
means
they got a
makes
good
everything.
they got a good story for her to come back to.
Uh huh. I mean, oh, she could definitely come back and get in the groove of things and start
But
posing
it's
her
like,
will.
who and what? Like, what are you gonna do with her? How are
Yep.
you gonna use her? Like,
Yeah, I just thought of that too. Like, yeah, how they gonna use her?
I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind, Bloodline.
Yeah. Yep.
Team her up with Tamina and
With Jay. Yeah.
yeah,
It's like I said, it's a lot of ways they can go with her with her being back, you know. So,
What else
I'm
happened? What else happened on Raw? What else was on Raw?
Code. I think he said was it?
Oh,
Yeah, because
Cody. Cody. The whole thing with Sammy getting taken out
mm-hmm.
and their partner becoming Shinsuke. That's what I was going to tell you. I was like, Shinsuke and Seth Rollins. I am,
Shinsuke turned heel.
I am all for this new Shinsuke. Like, cause like this Shinsuke kind of not as flamboyant looking, but kind of reminds me a little bit, slightly, barely, of Dalton Castle. Like he's giving me that vibe. Like when he was like walking off the stage after he had taken out Seth, he just had
Mm-hmm.
this like flamboyance feel to him. Kind of, he was just I don't know. He felt like he
I now I gotta go watch it. Now I gotta go watch it. So he turned heel. I'm here. I'm here for a Shinsuke heel. I'm
yes,
here for it.
because it was like so. It was basically Judgment Day versus Cody, Seth, and Shinsuke. Because Shinsuke was getting interviewed after his match. He had a match earlier in the day against
For your
Bronson
stomach.
Reed,
Uh-huh.
and he took out Bronson Reed. He won that match. He did two Kinshasas on him, and so he was getting interviewed. And in the middle of his interview, JD McDonough was shown beating up on Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn got taken out of the match because it was supposed to be him with Seth and Cody.
Uh-huh.
So Seth and Cody, they can't. They are at each other. They were like even at the beginning, like they didn't want to. Like they don't want to be. They
Near
want
each
to.
other.
Yeah, they don't want to. They don't want to see each other. They don't want to be around each other.
They want to fight. They want that
Yeah,
Cody's getting into that contention of that belt now.
yeah. Well, because who came out? Because Cody came out first, and then Seth came out on Cody, and then Judgment came out on them, and then Judgment Day started beating up them, and that's when Sammy came out to help them, and that's how that 6-man tag got started. Then skip forward past everything else. Seth and Cody are talking, and they're like, I guess it's gonna be, you know, well, Seth is pissed off, and Cody are pissed off at each other, and Cody says, you know what, you're the champ, you talk, and Cody just walks off, and Seth is just like, what the, and he's like, I guess tonight's gonna be 2-on-3, but he's like, but but I guess with my partner in my back, it's gonna be 1-on-3. So, they don't trust each other.
Mm-hmm.
Shinsuke walks up, is like, "Hey, if you need somebody, I'm here for you. I'll have your back." And Seth is like, "Cool, all right. I guess we got a match." And they go through the whole match, and like, but you can see Shinsuke was gonna turn, like right after Seth walked off from the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody leaves, but the camera's still stuck on Shinsuke. He's just standing there, and he's got that menacing look, like he's plotting in his head. And it's like, I was like, oh yeah. And I'm like, is he gonna do it tonight, tomorrow? Like, is he gonna like leave them in the ring, and it's just gonna be 2-on-1?
Mm-hmm.
Because you also had Judgment Day, and Judgment Day, Finn and Damien, you don't know if they can work together.
Right. Wow.
So it
Yeah,
was
I gotta
funny because
check
like
that out.
it was funny because the match started. Here's how the match started. You had who came out? You had Seth. So it was like Seth and Cody are like, I'll start. Oh no, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start. And then Shinsuke's like, look, goes like in between them, like, look, you guys go outside. I'm gonna start this match. And then you look over at the Judgment Day. And you got the same thing going on between Finn. Like Finn comes in and he's standing there, and then Damien tags him himself, and he's like, "I'm starting this," and they're both looking at each other, and then freaking Dominic comes from around the corner, tags Damien, and he goes in between them. He's like, "Look, I'm going to start this," and they look at him like, and they both agree, "All right, brother, go for it."
Yeah, I gotta watch it. Yeah, you got me hyped up now.
And then
You got me
yeah,
hyped up for
but
it.
it's like at the ending though, like because Sammy wound up coming out to help to kind of equal out Rhea being out there,
Mm-hmm.
even though he was like bandaged up, and
Yeah.
and so when they celebrating, all four guys are like, and Sammy and Shinsuke kind of hug it out,
Mm-hmm.
and like they all hold hands up. Each one of them go to a corner except for Shinsuke. He just standing there looking at Seth, and then Seth comes down first from top of the ring post, and wow, Kinshasa, and then he just walks off. He just like he don't even run or nothing. He just nicely walks under the ring and just with this look on his face, like he did everything he wanted to do. Do, 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 do. I'm like,
I'm here for it. I'm here
man,
for it.
I was
I'm here for it.
like just all that stuff in there and what it's built and what it did. I'm like, man, like this is the kind of Raw I'm expecting. Like this is like they're building people.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see Shinsuke, like he had a win at the beginning of the day, and he went into a second match. His team got a win again, and he's probably putting himself in contention for the title. Like you got Chad Gable getting a win, going for the IC title,
Mm-hmm.
and that was a four-way match between what was it, Miz, Ciampa?
Ricochet, Miz, and Chopper.
Yep. I'm like Zoe Stark, like young new people, experience like main roster people.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I'm sad about, I've been wanting to see what they were going to do. Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green,
Yeah, man, that's sad.
but I think they just need to get rid of the tag titles
Mm-hmm.
and do some mid card titles for the women.
Yep.
Split those titles up and just make them mid card titles for each show.
That's
Because
what I was thinking.
oh, I forgot to tell you, like even before the match, that the main event match with the 6-man tag match started,
Uh-huh.
Judgment Day is coming out. Freaking as they get down there, you know, the guys get in the ring. Rhea's just standing there, pumping them up. Yeah, blah. Raquel comes out of nowhere and just starts wailing on her, just starts beating on her.
Sign me up for it. Like I said, bro, I'm
And
about to
then
literally.
Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell they come back from commercial, and you see, I don't know, did they come back from commercial? I don't know what it was, but like you see them holding them back, holding Raquel back, while some of the other management are holding, Rhea back.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rhea comes up, throws Indy Hartwell to the side, throws Candice LeRae to the side, and then goes after Raquel again.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Candice and Indy weren't standing for that shit, so they went after Rhea, just started beating her. Like it was like Candice jumped her, started beating on her, and Indy came from up top and just they were both beating on her at the same time. Just
See, yeah. After this, let me go ahead and load it up. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to watch it.
I was like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yep.
like, and those were only like three, kind of big segments or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So much other stuff. I'm just like,
Yep.
yeah. But actually, there wasn't like, at least from the clips I saw, like there wasn't like 10,000 things in it. It was like
Hmm.
6 or 7 things on the show, but they
Got you.
were like quality time, like
Yep.
using things to build multiple things.
Yeah, and that's what I like. I like to see people getting builded up and not just always everything focused on the stars
Yeah,
because
like
that gets boring.
because there was 2 segments with Finn, well not Finn, but with JD McDonough. He had 2 segments. Did you see the one that he was talking?
I did when he said something about. I did see on Instagram when he said something about getting rid of the
The
thing.
briefcase. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I did see that. That was the
He's
only
like,
thing
he's like,
I
I
seen.
know this is not my place, but I see the briefcase is covered between you guys, and I think you should get rid of the briefcase. Like that's what makes me think he's not leaving Finn. Like he's not gonna screw over Finn. Like if anything, they're gonna try and get rid of Damien.
Yeah, I gotta watch. If I like I said, if I watch it, I come up with an analysis as I watch it. But I got
Yeah.
to I want to watch it and break it down like I always do
Oh,
because I was watching Collision and I liked the
yeah.
Collision last night. Yeah, last week.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about AEW because I haven't kept up with AEW.
Hmm. But yeah, my
But
stomach is growling. I'm about to
mine's
go
too. I can smell my wife is cooking steak and mushrooms. So
ugh,
oh,
mushrooms. I'm allergic, but
I know, but
the steak and what? Yeah, enjoy your steak and mushrooms.
I am.
Uh, I'll be back Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll be
Yeah,
here.
we'll go watch some wrestling and eat some food.
I'm gonna
Then I
watch
gotta go
it.
pick up the wife.
All right.
All right, brother.
Well, you have a good one.
You too.
Everybody who came out to the show, I
Appreciate
want
y'all.
to thank y'all too. So
And you
with that
boys out.
said, peace.